Let's do it. So, power return. What the hell just happened? The cart actually killed Martian Manhunter and gave us the power at mid-special. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That was just cool. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about when I'm actually going to be streaming the Gingold Fruit Farming, which will be tomorrow night. Now, why am I not doing it tonight? Well, I ended up getting called into work a little bit early. I want to make sure I get a little bit of rest this week. However, I do want to make it a point that regardless of if I work 8 hours or 13 hours tomorrow, I will be on immediately after work for a couple hours. That way we could guarantee farming of the Gingold fruit, especially if I can't get on and farm it after 4:30 because I'm stuck at work. So what do we currently need for top 5% to actually get the Gingold fruit? Obviously 5% is all we need. But if we look into the leaderboards, we can see that currently top 5% is roughly 256,000. So in hindsight, that's roughly an hour and a half of farming if I really try hard enough. 2 hours of farming, let's say 450,000. There is still almost 2 days left in the season. If I were to be farming right now, 256,000, I could probably do that in an hour roughly. So, am I really worried about how much I actually do? No, but rest assured that tomorrow night, and I will try to make a mention on Twitter about 30 minutes before I actually start streaming, that I will be going live. Now, for those of you guys on Twitch, if you go to Twitch TV/HollywoodShono, you'll be able to catch me live. If you're a YouTube fan, go on the second channel, HollywoodShono YouTube live streams at www.youtube.com/TheHollywoodShono. Again, I'm hoping to stream by 10 o'clock at the latest. It might be a little bit earlier. It all depends on how I do at work. If I get everything done at work, then I will try to get on by 6. But more than likely 10:15, 10:30 will be the more reliable time for streaming tomorrow. And I will make sure that I get in top 5% before I go to bed. And I'm going to make sure that I farm a little bit tomorrow while I'm at work. Now, I have been farming a lot of Marvel Strike Force. And if you guys are actually curious about my progression in that game, I will show you guys my progression. So currently in the level 40 Ultimates raid, we're at 77.78%. And your boy HollywoodShono managed to actually kill the final boss, which is amazing. Now in the Thanos raid, we're currently at 54.90%, but we have 12 hours left to go and a lot of stuff left to do. So we have a couple more pathways that we can take. We only really need about 5%. Strike Team 1 is already at 60%. So what I've been trying to do in Marvel Strike Force is I've been trying to run raids every 24 hours if the percentage is good, or I run it within 36 hours to guarantee that we have enough time to do it. And it's been working really well. Anybody curious about my roster? We have Wolverine, which is gear tier 7. Most of the specials are upgraded. We have Drax, who I plan on upgrading his good fighting as soon as I get my Ultimus raid rewards. We also have Yondu. I do need to take his abilities up a little bit more. However, I'm working on Gamora first. And Gamora is one of those interesting ones. She has her Flying Slash, which is a really good ability. And if you get a kill on it, you get another turn. I also like the Assassin Strike because it gives you a chance at a bonus attack. And you get more damage. So upgrading this seems really good. And I just got Gamora to 4 stars, courtesy of one of the raid or the Blitz orbs giving me 5 fragments for Gamora. So I'm really happy about that. Luke Cage is gear tier 7. His specials do need a little bit of work, especially to bring it on to the Unbreakable. And maybe with another rake of Power Man just to get more health, but that'll come later on. We got Night Nurse at gear tier 6. This is another one I really want to get her urgent care up. But I want to get Gamora's abilities up, and the more drain I get on Drax, the better. We also have the Hand Sorceress, which I actually pair with Night Nurse using Wolverine, Drax, and Yondu. And that team seems to do really well in raids. I think that 5-player team is the best. I also have the Shield Medic, but I really don't like the Shield Medic's healing. I feel it's really weak and not really good. This might actually be better later on when it's upgraded. Punisher. A lot of people talk crap about Punisher, but I think Punisher is actually pretty good. M4 Carbine does really good damage and it has a chance to chain for additional damage. And yeah, I just think Punisher is pretty good. Like the fully loaded, I need to upgrade it to do more damage. The grenade launcher is a little bit weak as well. And the lock and load, you can get more damage versus villains. So I really think that Punisher is just a solid damage card. It's a good alternate to Quake. It's a good alternate to Yondu as well, even though Quake obviously can apply offense down to more enemies, which is really good. Seismic Blast applies slow, and you get it upgraded, it applies it for 2 turns, which means that you can micromanage a little bit better, and obviously Shockwave clearing positive effects is good. And yeah, I just feel that Quake is going to be really good later on. I got Daredevil. His Brawl does a lot of damage, and yeah, I think Daredevil is a very good offensive character as well. Crossbones is a good offensive defensive character. Obviously, you don't really use the Wrath until you can get like healing and stuff, and you have to kind of choose how you're going to do it. And detonating for a lot of damage is a lot of fun. And Hydra allies gain armor. You can also get max health, so max health will make Crossbones even harder to kill. And Bullseye, one of the underrated cards in my opinion. His kill shot does ridiculous damage. His card trick can slam somebody down really quick early on. Like, for example, if you're fighting a Luke Cage, he'll wait to taunt until the 2nd turn. So you can use a character like Bullseye to kill a high-priority target really easily. And Spider-Man is somebody I need to get geared up, but he's also a really good card. Obviously, when you get the dodge chance up, that's really good. And Elektra's another good card. Ravager, Bruiser, not so much. Jessica Jones, I think, is really good utility. And one character I actually think is going to be a little bit underrated, in my opinion, is the Mercenary Lieutenant. Now, hear me out. What he actually does is he gives you ability energy to an ally every time he attacks. And also, the Call the Shots eventually gives offense up in speed. And the squad coherency does heal every turn as well. So I think this could be a really good utility character. If you're running a more offensive team, this could be the poor man's Black Widow as well. But I don't know. I just think the Mercenary Lieutenant on a 2-turn speed and offense up is going to be really useful, and I can't wait to actually get him. Hope you like this video talking about the Gingold Fruit and how useful it's going to be. Please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe. Share this video amongst your friends. It is a favorite. Check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist. Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. My Instagram, which is HollywoodShono's God. My second YouTube channel, which is HollywoodShono YouTube live streams. And let's get that fruit. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!